time for the bell. How many options will you sell? Fire up your platform, get ready to enter. But first, let's get the mindset centered. Hey, let's go. We're not here to gamble, we're here to trade. We follow the plan, that's how we get paid. Testing, trading, have success. Find what works for you and forget the rest. Stats and probabilities is what we're about. Time to dismiss greed and doubt. Focus on the process, not the money. And the profits will flow like honey. Power Hour Live, let's start the show. Come on, trade hackers, get ready to go. 0-day options, time to make bank. Get locked and loaded, then be ready to blank. Hey!
What is up, everyone? Welcome to Power Hour Live. Today is Thursday, May 22nd. S&P up 28. NASDAQ up 158. Russell up 7.8. Dow up 171. Gold is down 0.5%. Silver is down 1.2%. Notes and bonds are both a little bit green. 10-year yield down 1%. Oil down 0.65%. Natty gas down almost 3%. Soybeans finished green, wheat red, corn green, euro and the pound are both a little red. Pound's about flat. Bitcoin is up another 3%, all-time highs above 112,000. VIX down over 5%, currently at 19.75. Someone says they can't hear me speaking. Can anybody hear me speaking? Let's see. My mic is correct.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, okay. All right, sounds like it's just defund the IRS. All right, so anyway, as far as my trades go today, my BICs are doing okay. I haven't had any double stops. I've got one tranche. My 110 tranche is still open, available for a potential pin. I'm currently up about 1,300 after selling longs. Call it probably close to 1,500. Then I did one Elmo. It got stopped. My one DTE is currently up 19%. Day trades. I've got 2 trades on. I'm currently in the green by about $900. I took a $1,500 loss on CoreWeave, which I've never traded. I took a $1,200 loss on Snowflake. Took about an $800 loss on Tesla, but I'm in another Tesla trade that I'm up on. I'm currently in Hood, so I'm in Hood and Tesla currently long. So hopefully we get a little continuation out of them. Let's see what else. I think that is it for me today. Chad, how's your day?
It's gotten better this afternoon, thankfully. Nice day trading. Booked about over $1,000. Then one DTE. I once again took it off prematurely, and it probably would have hit 40% if my 40% profit target. It hit 25%, and then price started ripping up, and then all of a sudden price came all the way back down. AM number 1 booked 2040, and then got stopped on a spike up at the same time that happened. I don't know if you saw what I was talking about in my channel. I saw price starting to push up, and I had 2 Elmos on and one in each account that were both up about 10%, which was about $400 or something. And then so I hit the close all. And when it closed, the one was down like, what was it? One was a $870 loser, and one was a $600 loser.
Because it moved so quick.
Up like $400. I hit close trade and ended up being minus $1,400 for both of them together.
Gotcha.
So that was super frustrating. on a power hour trade though, and hit 20%. I closed a little bit above or prior to my 40% just to make sure I was going to be profitable in it. So I got 3 contracts left on that. So it's turning out to be a pretty good green day overall now. Thanks. Oh, and I got a couple Elmos that I did. I got a little bit money back. Ended up minus 519 for Elmos on the day. But everything else is going to be pretty green. So currently up 4K in one account and 1,300 in another. So up 5,300 thanks to a couple power hour trades here.
Okay, good. Defund the IRS. Are you new with us here? Haven't seen your profile name, but I like it.
Yeah, love it, man. He goes straight to the top of the favorites list.
Let's see. Okay, so I just got out of some hood. Let me just get my screen back up here. So as far as individual stocks go, IONQ, the quantum computing company, is up a whopping 37% today. It's a pretty sweet little bar. Snowflake up 13%. Snow had earnings. Jumia is up 12. GameStop up 8. Coinbase is up 6 over 6. Hood's up 3. Hood is getting close to all-time highs. Currently at 65 and change. All-time highs is 66.991. Amazon had a little pop earlier. There was some news about what was it? One of the big firms acquiring a bunch of Amazon stock. And it had this little pop.
That's when I got stopped out on those Elmos.
Has not gotten back up to that level yet. Yeah, the rest of the market kind of spiked as well.
Yep, that's exactly when that happened.
HIMS is fallen today, down 7%. CrowdWeave, I don't know if you guys have seen this. It just IPO'd not too long ago, back in March. The thing has been on an absolute ripping tear. It doubled in about a week from 50 to 100.
Man,
and then
you don't see that.
I took a long position today and did not get any follow through to the upside. Decided to turn around today, but that thing's been on a tear. FSLR's down 4%. SMCI's.
Oh yeah, Moel.
What's that?
Well, Moel said good call on the Amazon. I went through yesterday. Price when you weren't here at Power Hour, price was all over the place, so nobody was really putting on any Power Hour trades, and so I kind of went through some NTT charts because, the huge sell-off yesterday, there was a ton of buy the dip opportunities.
You had coin, right?
Yeah.
You catch this moving coin today?
And Amazon, yeah. I short put verticals on from actually the day before, but they would have been even better if you put them on yesterday. Meta was another one I was looking at yesterday, just based on the chart. But there was a ton of them that had pulled back through the candle, but were still in an uptrend.
Gotcha. I do have my my 6/7 put calendar from yesterday. I'm still holding. I was originally planning to just take it off by the end of the day yesterday, and just decided to hold it because I just didn't believe that little dip we had. I assumed that would get bought up today, which it has. So I'm up about 25% on that. think I have that on my Trader account. But let me see if I think I modeled it in TOS here as well. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Let's see, that is the May 27, 28. $59.10. I got in at 5:05. So you can see, I just wanted to pull up the risk graph. So you can see it's still, the price is down here. It's still kind of below the theoretical break-even point here, but it's really popped. Price continues to move up, it would do even better. I'm going to close it by the end of today. I don't think I'm going to hold overnight again, but if you're still holding this one, some more continuation to the upside would definitely benefit it. And we're pushing now. Russell is up through new highs, NASDAQ approaching highs, S&P through highs of the day. Tesla is not popping. Let's see, what is Hood doing? Hood is pushing. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and close the rest of my Tesla. It's kind of fizzled out.
Yeah, if it doesn't stop pushing, I'm gonna get stopped out on my final few contracts here. Needs to come back down.
All right, so 2 Tesla trades, 1 winner, 1 loser, still net red on Tesla, but that helped a little bit. And Hood is looking good. So I'm going to continue holding Hood for now, see if this market's going to keep on keeping on.
I would prefer it comes down, hits my 60% and out, and then it can do whatever it wants.
No vacation tomorrow. Just had a bunch of I just kind of booked a bunch of meetings together that I've been needing to get done. So I just took care of all that yesterday. I'll be trading tomorrow morning, but I will also be out for Power Hour tomorrow. But then next week back to full time. No cruise this year. Taking the kids and the family to Florida later this summer, but that's not till June, late June maybe. I knew you were going to ask me that. My wife booked it. I don't remember.
He doesn't know. He
What's
just
that?
shows up. So he doesn't know. He just shows up.
Yeah. I'll tell you once I get on the plane. We have been talking about getting a like a condo or a townhome down in Florida, though. We really like the kind of Tampa, Clearwater, St. Pete's area. We've been down there a few times. Really like that area. Venice area. Are you near Miami, or where are you at, Discount? Fort Lauderdale. Okay. Good to know.
Oh, yeah. I love that area. My buddy's in West Palm Beach. It's been a couple years since I've been down there.
Yeah, we stayed there for the Super Bowl.
Yep. I used to go to see him every year. My boys have gotten older. I hung out at Serena and Venus Williams' house once in Palm Beach Gardens. My buddy of mine knows them and had a pool party. That was fun. Venus was there. Serena was at Wimbledon, but it was the year Venus wasn't playing. Yeah, there was a bunch of former Miami Hurricane football players. Willis McGahee was there. Bryant McKinney was there. Oh, also, I mentioned this yesterday, Steve. Yesterday, I got an email with the Prep Red Zone. Said Missouri class of 2028 rankings are out. So I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So I clicked on it. Stone is the 15th ranked offensive lineman in the class of 2028.
Wow.
Yeah, number 135 overall, all positions.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think he was tickled to see it.
Getting a little pullback here. You hitting profits yet?
Beautiful, beautiful pullback. So beautiful.
Bitcoin dipping. Everything's dipping a little bit. Hood holding up pretty strong. Yeah, my one DTE is up 18%. Yeah, it's just been kind of not super great decay on that thing. In fact, I think I'm going to close my NAT on this little dip here. Any
Come on,
upside
Theta.
it's going to take away. Let's see where this thing goes.
Profit target's 210 for 60% out. 265. George with another big green day, man. George has been tearing it up with the Elmos. 3K. Yeah, I wish I could master those Elmos, man. They're just...
All right.
I really
well, I'm
struggle.
getting out. And the final is 19.2%.
I think one of my struggles with the Elmos is like right there glaring in front of you in Trade Steward is the profit loss. Like I really don't look at my profit loss too much on my TLC trades. Just kind of look at my position and price and charts. Maybe I need to just not look at, try to figure out a way to not look at the profit loss.
Yeah, like in some platforms, more like, I know like on futures platforms, for example, it's easy to like hide your P&L, but that would be something that would be nice if TradeSteward had a hide feature.
Oh yeah, yeah they don't, do they? Nope. Man, it's been a long time since I've had a 20, 40, 60 and out on a power hour trade.
All right, head's starting to come down on this thing. I'm going to get out of the rest of those. Call it a day on the day trades. Final on the day trades plus 970.
Come on, hit me. Hit 60%. Let's go. Need a dime. Far enough down.
Yeah, I saw somebody posting earlier that their BICs were getting hit pretty hard. Yeah, Tops 123 mentioned they were getting stopped out quickly on BICs. Morrow, you said the same thing. I didn't see that on BICs today. I had, so these are all Central Time, so I had one call side stopped at 9 a.m. I had one put side stopped at 9:21. Then midday I had 11:11, 11:15, a couple call sides. Then 12:18, 12:55, a couple call sides. 12:56, 1:56 call sides. So yeah, nothing bad. I mean, no doubles. A Bosch on the 1 DTEs with a long weekend. So you're saying entering tomorrow and using Tuesday options? The decay is still really good usually. Let me know if that's not what you're asking, but I think that's what I'm reading.
Yeah, I've been just dancing around within 10 to 20 cents of my 60% profit target here for about 10 minutes now.
Yeah, so Monday is Memorial Day, so markets closed Monday. Oh, looks like Powell is speaking Sunday afternoon, Memorial Day weekend. What a guy. What a guy. Due to speak at the Princeton University Baccalaureate ceremony in New Jersey. Everything getting a little weak here.
Yep. Here we go. 60% and out. Beautiful. What a beautiful power hour trade.
Coinbase is finally rolling over a little bit. NASDAQ coming down the hardest. Need to hold up because I definitely don't want my 58.55 puts on my BIC stop. That would be a double. Yep, 80%. Or actually, I'm using a fixed stop. So 80%. I'm using 80% of the targeted credit. So if it's $4, I'm using 80% of $4. Or if I'm targeting $3, it's 80% of $3. It's calculated on the vertical, but only my stop is only set on my shorts. The real reason tomorrow is I didn't realize you could use percentages when I set up my TAT templates, and then I learned after the fact that you could, and I just never went back and changed them. And in Option Omega, if you test fixed stops just the way that I use them, for the test that I had at the time that I set them up, they actually tested a little bit better using the fixed stops. I really think logically it makes more sense to do percentages, to use 80% of your actual fill, but I just haven't ever gone back and fixed them. And it's been working just fine, so I just kind of left it. MOC in 4 minutes. Yeah, it's selling off. And one of my put sides is in danger, which would be a double stop, which would not feel good. Need a bounce.
$20-point move in 16 minutes.
Yeah, Tesla really rolled over. Nvidia. Google's all the way back down near lows of day. Tomorrow is the Friday before Labor Day or Memorial Day weekend, so might have some kind of light trading volumes tomorrow. Oh shoot! I was gonna close my.
Take a look and see how I did the Friday before Memorial Day last year.
Kind of wish I would have closed my calendar a little earlier after that sell-off, but still made 17%.
Let's see, last year I had 5 TLC trades on the Friday before Memorial Day. Full stop of minus 4,500.
1 minute now until we get the market on close imbalance.
Yeah, because it was May 11th last year. That date sticks in my mind of when the TD Ameritrade switched over to Schwab. And we started having all this slippage.
Mm-hmm.
But then I had looks like a full winner on AM2, full winner AM3. Looks like a 2040 on Power Hour 1. Looks like I don't know what that is, $725. Ended up being a plus $2,000. So nice winners after a big loss. So it looks like price probably
MOC
settled
in 5 seconds.
Market on close imbalance. S&P 500 buy side 1.7 billion. Nasdaq 100 buy side 858 million. Dow 30 buy side 505 million. Mag 7 buy side 665 million.
$1.6 billion. Initial reaction was up and back down.
Order working.
Yeah, buy side. Joseph, did you spill your Skittles on your screen? What happened there? Taste the rainbow. Have a little bounce coming back down. S&P is right at pre-market highs. Same with NASDAQ. IWM is back below its pre-market highs. MU, which was acting super strong earlier, is back down below yesterday's lows. TSM is holding strong.
Goog lost everything from today.
Goog lost it all. Still up 1.5% from the gap up, but yeah, it's at lows of day.
TLTR coming back down.
S&P's only up 12. Hold your head up. Hold your head up. I need to stay above 58.55. GME. I saw GME was strong earlier. What's it doing? Ooh, it's pumping. Pumping to new highs of day. Jonathan W. must have some GME calls or something. Let's see what the old SPX flies are trading at. Got about 5 minutes to go. Ooh, still coming down. Don't do it. Don't do it. See the 50
Order
fly.
partially filled.
And I got it. I
Order
got hit on
filled.
my BIC for a double stop. Only double stop of the day. I'm going to do a 50 butterfly here. Oh, now it's moving down. May have missed it. Wow.
Order
Little
filled.
sell off, kids.
Order
Wow, I got
partially
hit
filled.
on another BIC for double. That just put me in the red on BICs. Wow, wow, wow.
Order cancelled. Order filled.
40-point move in 30 minutes.
Just had to swipe my 2 Bics, didn't you? It looks like he could have gotten filled on like a 50 fly. I wasn't quick enough, but it's already down to 42 if anybody did.
Yeah.
Get filled on a
Which is-
45 right now.
Price action all over the place today.
Yeah, VIX at 20, acting like it's at 50.
I used to want to be out of delta neutral stuff by 10 minutes till close. Now it's like 20 minutes till close. You never know what's going to happen.
S&P dipped into the red. The futures are red. Yeah, a lot of chip stocks selling off good. Banks are selling off everything. Taiwan Semiconductor is not. It's holding up strong. It's about the only thing. Maybe GME. GME and TSM holding strong. Everything else selling off. Yeah, that last hit 1, 2, 3 of my put side Bics in the last 5 minutes. To give me 2 double stops on the day. It's hard to be green with 2 double stops.
Order cancelled.
There it is.
Order cancelled.
58.42. Little markup on the close. 58.42.04. Looks like the final in SPX. All right, all. We'll be back tomorrow. And then Monday, markets close for Memorial Day. So last day of the full week, short week next week. It'll be me streaming live tomorrow morning for day trading, and then Chad will be back for Power Hour tomorrow. All right, all. Have a good night. Take care. Talk to you soon.